Okay. Yeah, I was inviting people to the stream. One said yes. And then I mentioned that Aiden would also be streaming. I was like, yeah, last time he helped raise over $2 million for charity. Like, it's great. You know, I'm trying to raise as much as possible. And he's like, oh, I should have even said he. The person was like, well, when I come on, can Aiden just like get off the stream and just go in a different room? I was like, no, not really. It's on his stream. And they're like, well, I can't do it.
Let's be real, Aiden. Your community don't with me. And that's the truth, gang. Not only does your community not with me, but the people around you don't
Cenat was supposed to be untouchable. The face of Twitch, the new age entertainer who broke records and stacked millions. The guy who turned live streaming into a full-blown empire. But the internet has a funny way of flipping the script. Because right now, Kai's carefully built image of being the people's streamer is crumbling. And his own choices are the reason why. This isn't just about drama. This is about broken promises, shady behavior, and a wave of backlash that even Kai can't laugh off. So let's break down how the internet's golden boy just got exposed. It all started with a promise. Kai hyped up his dream project, building schools in Nigeria, specifically in Makoko, one of the poorest areas in Lagos.
The process of me building this new school in Nigeria has officially been stamped today, as in terms of like it's a go-go. So this new school in Makoko for the kids that live in Makoko in Nigeria, I started working on the school right now.
He positioned himself like a savior, posting clips about how life-changing this school would be for underprivileged kids. The internet loved it. Fans praised him for giving back. For a moment, Kai wasn't just a streamer. He was a philanthropist in the making. But then reality hit. YouTubers who went to check on the so-called Cenat school project found something shocking. There was no progress, no construction, no classrooms. Just kids still struggling in crumbling facilities, waiting for a promise that never came true. Meanwhile, the chief's own son, who runs small schools in Makoko, revealed the heartbreaking truth. Hundreds of kids were still sleeping on chairs at night. Buildings were literally sinking. And despite Kai's flashy announcement, nothing had changed for them. This is where the hypocrisy became impossible to ignore. Because while those kids were left in poverty, Kai was busy dropping hundreds of thousands on jewelry, luxury cars, and streaming setups. The man who branded himself as a hero for children in Africa suddenly looked like someone using their struggles for PR. If that wasn't enough, Kai's silence during one of the biggest charity events on YouTube, Mr. Beast's Team Water campaign, made things worse. This initiative raised over $8 million to provide clean water to millions of people worldwide. Creators across the internet stepped up. Logan Paul, Banks, Trainwrecks, even Aiden Ross threw in massive donations. Aiden alone pledged $500,000. But Kai? Not a dime. Even when Aiden Ross publicly challenged him to donate $400,000, saying he'd match it dollar for dollar, Kai shrugged it off. To make it worse, Aiden revealed this wasn't just about charity. Kai allegedly still owed XQC money. So donating would have killed two birds with one stone, settle a debt, and help people in need.
It was a whole thing that me, Beast, and XQC were saying, like, if Kai did this, then we do this, because he owes him money. Kai owes XQC money. Okay, he's right, cool. He's right then. Sure, I don't care. I donated $100,000, okay? I'm not donating $400,000. I donated $100,000. I don't care. I don't give a It's that simple.
Instead, Kai laughed it off. He admitted to donating only $100,000 and basically said he didn't care. The internet didn't take that lightly. Because here's the thing, Kai has no issue burning stacks of cash on stunts, fireworks, and luxury flexes. But when it comes to something life-changing, like clean water for children, suddenly his wallet slams shut. Now, if this was just outsiders calling him out, Kai could spin it as haters being haters. But the backlash is coming from inside his own circle. Phantom, one of Kai's closest collaborators, came out and said flat out, Kai's ego is out of control. Behind the scenes, he's impossible to work with, constantly throwing shade at people he should be supporting. That's not trolling, that's toxic.
And it's like, it get to a point, dude, how many times you gonna throw shots at or say little funny do we just keep saying, oh nah, he trolling, oh he playing around, y'all? Like, do we just put it there? Like, what do we do? You know what I'm saying? Do we just keep doing that? Like, when is it not trolling? Is it just, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Always comments coming from the other side of whatever. It's always like that. I don't know why it's like that, but it is.
And when your own friends are pulling back the curtain, the excuse of "they're just jealous" doesn't hold up anymore. Then came the Jinxie situation, and this is where Kai's character really showed. Jinxie, another streamer, had hyped up a big collab event with Kai. Posters were made, fans were excited, and it was supposed to be a big moment for both creators. But when the time came, Kai bailed mid-call to do his own IRL stream. No heads up, no explanation. He just dipped.
He picked up that. I got 80 of them.
Kai's doing an IRL?
What the f is this?
Wait, it's all right, chat. I'm gonna go to the gym, bro. I don't even know what's going on. All right, I'm gonna see y'all boys, bro. I tried to set up a tourney. I don't know.
Jinxie was left humiliated in front of thousands. Even Kai's own chat started spamming L's, calling him out for being disrespectful.
See, Al Kai, what am I doing? Why does it say Al Kai? No, tell Jinxie. Matter of fact, no. Okay, yeah. I'm going to Jinxie, bro. Tell Jinxie has something planned IRL, but I'm about to do a one-on-one. Tell Jinxie I'll do the one-on-one with him. I didn't want to do the IRL. I ain't gonna lie. I told him not to do IRL. Tell Jinxie I didn't want to do it. I'm not doing the IRL. I'm not. No. I don't have to chat. Listen, lad. No. Tell him come back. He got on for real. Jinxie ended for real. Oh God, bro. Laggy sound. Spam 2 if it's good. Let me go see what these niggas are talking about. What the is this? Now chat. What the is this right here, bro? It's a static.
What the is this?
But it's good. All right, chat. I'm gonna go to the gym, bro. I don't even know what's going on. All right, I'm gonna see y'all boys, bro. I tried to set up a tourney. I don't know. I'm gonna see y'all boys tomorrow. All right, bro. Peace out. Have a good night. Love y'all.
And instead of owning up in the moment, Kai tried to play it off like nothing happened. Only when the backlash grew too big did he pop up with an apology. But it wasn't about guilt. It was about damage control, and fans knew it. As if things weren't bad enough, old clips started resurfacing. In one video, Kai brags about tipping $0 on DoorDash deliveries.
L-mans that give you no tip. Gang, a DoorDasher makes $2 for the delivery. If it's a busy area, they make an extra $150. So if you order a bunch of shit, they get $350.
I ain't gonna lie, confession. Nobody was getting tip on my DoorDash. I was being a cheap ass. Was hitting. It was suggested tip, but I might have put $0. I'm like that's like.
He laughed about it like it was a joke, while real people rely on those tips just to survive. That's the recurring theme here. Kai loves to flex generosity when the cameras are rolling. But off-stream, his actions tell a very different story. And this is why the internet is turning on him. Cenat didn't just make a few mistakes. He built an entire persona on being for the people while living the exact opposite. He promised schools in Nigeria. Nothing happened. He ignored MrBeast's charity while flexing wealth. He humiliated fellow streamers. He treated friends like props. And now, his own circle is exposing him. The backlash is bigger than just one scandal. People are saying Kai has ruined a generation, influencing millions of young viewers with arrogance, selfishness, and fake philanthropy. When criticism of you starts sounding like cultural commentary, you're no longer just a controversial figure. You're a cautionary tale. The internet is unforgiving. One minute you're on top, the next, you're the villain. Kai's facing exactly that right now. His philanthropy brand is shattered. His credibility with fans is crumbling. Other streamers don't trust him. Sponsors are watching closely. And the longer he ignores the criticism, the harder it becomes to bounce back. Because here's the truth. Money doesn't erase accountability. You can't flex your way out of broken promises. You can't joke your way out of debts. And you definitely can't go IRL when people are demanding answers. For Kai, the mask is off. The image of the humble, relatable streamer is gone. What's left is a guy exposed by his own ego, his own choices, and his own hypocrisy. And the internet? They're done giving him passes. Because in 2025, being a superstar isn't just about numbers. It's about trust. And Cenat just lost it.